Alright people, how's it going today? Today is part 2 of the 1990 K-5 Blazer for sale, and I'm gonna give you the pros and cons here as best as my recollection can remember, everything that's in it and whatever problems or like that. Okay, so here we go. Now, like I said, all my old videos, you can go back and see the work I did on the engine, but I'll run through it again anyhow. I put a crane cam in here. It was a step above the stock one. Not a big crazy lopey cam because it's a computerized system, and it only can recognize so much before you start having issues, and as far as the computer recognizing it and throwing codes and all, so I avoided all of that. Okay, but it is better than the original. So I got a crane cam in here and competition cams, lifters, push rods. I've got Proform roller rockers, and I put a new Melling oil pump in there. The heads are the 906 Vortex. I mean, I paid like $300 for those heads just to get my hands on them, and then I had about $300 into them with the 3-angle valve job and all of that. Okay, new head gaskets, of course, brand new water pump, brand new chrome alternator, all of these tensioner roller bearings all new, the radiator brand new, and it's not no aluminum piece of shit either. I looked high and low for the brass one. Okay, let's see, I got an MSD aluminum shaft distributor in there. That thing alone was like $300 let's see, the air condition works, and it has been converted to that new stuff. I forget what they call it, but it has been done. You got MSD wires on it. Alright, that's just the air cleaner. We've got headers, custom dual exhaust with Flowmaster 40 mufflers, custom pipes out the back. The hood is brand new. You wouldn't know it with all the dirt and shit on it, but it is the Cal type. Okay, I got that from that LMC truck, and I was gonna have it painted and all, but things took a turn when I bought the Chevelle and never got around to it, so I just put primer on it to protect it. The front bumper, I gave away to my neighbor. I owed him a favor. I had it laying around because I used a different type of bumper when I was plowing snow, and that went with the plow when I sold the plow, so no front bumper. Tires are brand new. I wouldn't say there's even 1,000 miles on them. The rims I just bought before the tires. I mean, the tires and rims alone, $1,000 there. The exhaust was like $800. All that engine work that I mentioned earlier, I think I totaled it up, was like $2,200 for that. Let's see, the rear end, the ring and pinion is new. I think there's maybe 2,000 miles on that, and I believe they're 308s. I also have a axle truss on there, and that is a very rare axle truss. I got it from a family member of the company Confer. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. If you look it up, it was a big private company in the 70s of a guy who made all this handmade stuff for trucks, and they're all dead, and I happened to find one that was left in the family's collection and I got my hands on it. You ain't gonna get another one of those. There it is. Okay, it's got the Rancho shocks on it. Let me get up. Oh, Jesus. I've been checking out the body. Like I said, there's a little bit of rust there, and I noticed there's a little tiny bit of it there. Okay, the rocker panels are new, both sides. I would like to have backed the truck out to show you the other side, but there's no brakes right now because all the fluid is out, because I told you the front line is cracked on the passenger side, so when you put it in, it just pours out as soon as you hit the pedal. And if I actually had this happen once. I backed it out, and coming back, I barely had enough brake to stop the truck from going down the driveway into the fence. So I had to throw a brick under it to stop it at the time. Okay, so moving inside, I've got a Sun Super Tac 2. I got a GT Grant wheel. You got your oil gauge down there. I've got this insanely cool stereo. I'm not sure if I'm gonna let that go with it. My wife got it for me. It's a JVC Chameleon. And if you see, I forget, this whole face moves up and down. It's just like a CD player. I'm trying to remember how this does it when you get this to move up and down. It's been a long time. You see that, how it goes up and down, this whole thing? Well, let me refocus. It's really a rare stereo. It's a CD player as well. And you look up what those things cost. If you can get your hands on one, you'd be amazed. So I don't know if I'm gonna let that go. It depends on what kind of price I get for the truck. If I get a good offer, I may just leave it in. Years ago, there was some issues with rust on the floor back here, so I replaced the pans in the back. All right, I did the best I could with it. I'm not a body guy, but it is functionable good. The carpet is a J.C. Whitney, and it's piece of shit, the carpet. I'd replace that again. It didn't last long at all. The seats are pretty good. I'll try to climb back here and show you guys. The back seat has no rips or nothing like that. Here comes the damn rain, I hear it. And then we'll climb in the back. Okay, back here, I've got a mat that was custom made for this, and I can't lift it now, but the carpet under there is like brand new. I also have 3-way Pioneer speakers in the back. I'm gonna leave them in. This does have the sliding tinted windows. It's the Silverado version, the fully loaded one. Okay. In the front seat, there's only there's a little hole here and a little tiny one there, but besides that, they're in great shape. Okay. I do have a T-handle at my shop for that. I took it off for some reason and I never put it back on, but I do have one. Like I said, basically I'm just trying to get, you know, the money that I got into the rims and tires and the engine work with the exhaust. That's like my main concern. It's like I'm basically giving the truck away, but I want to recoup my money for the engine work, the exhaust, the rims and the tires. Like I said, I don't know if the stereo is going to stay. If I get a decent enough offer, I may leave it. It's a really rare, cool stereo. My wife gave it to me years ago. Haven't used it much because I just haven't driven this a whole lot. But I think she'd be pissed if I left it, but I probably will. Okay, now let me get back up here. Oh. All right. Okay, I had this running for a few minutes because I wanted to get it down to idle speed to let you guys hear it idle. It should still be warm enough. Let's see. There you go. And like I said, this hasn't run in a year or better. It's been sitting here for over 2 years. You see that the brake light is on because of this problem. She gets great oil pressure at 50. Has a great sound, nice rumble. Of course, it's got to start raining. Doesn't burn any oil, doesn't smoke. Alright, once I turn this off, I'm going to talk a little bit more to you. You guys having fun yet? Okay. Alright, let's continue. I want to get this done before the rain really starts ripping. I did work on the TBI. I put in those, they're called Police Interceptor fuel injectors. The part number, I think it's 9C1. And these things push like, I don't know, I think 80 to 100 pounds per minute or something crazy like that versus the stock ones. And I needed that after doing all of this work, so it gets a little bit more gas to the engine. Ever since I've done this head swap, I've never had a code pop up. I never had a service engine soon light come on. Not once. It turned out perfect. See what else I forgot. Oh, I also have an MSD coil on there. The serpentine belt is brand new. Like I said, brand new radiator. Geez. It's a nice looking truck. It is. It's a shame I gotta let it go. If I had a garage, I would probably have parted this out, and I would have got a lot more money for it with all these parts that I got in it. I really hate to see. I wanted to take those heads, but you know, I can't do it here. No garage, no tools, running back and forth trying to get stuff done. It's impossible. Along with my health problems, my feet and back, it's just undoable. So let's see. I also have this little visor on there. Nice little touch. I always wanted to see this truck painted. But then along came the Chevelle, and the rest is history. I would like to back this out and show you this side. I think it's even better than the other side. I don't think there's any rust on this side, but I can't get it out of here because of the no brakes. And I don't have anybody here in case something would happen, you know. So that's the situation. I'm gonna post this when I get home, and we're gonna give it 2 weeks and see what kind of offers I get. If I get a reasonable offer, it goes. After the first week is up, I'll make a video of who has the best offer at that time. I won't say how much the offer is, but I'll let you know who is in the lead. And if you're not it, you may want to up it. So I'm giving everybody a chance here. That's all I can do. That's the best way to do it, rather than pick one guy and then everybody else gets mad at you, you know? So I don't want to do that. So if anybody has any other questions, please ask them during these 2 weeks. Because after it's gone, I don't want to be, you know, getting bothered every day. How'd you do this? You know, now's the time to ask. What you see is what you get, as is, no warranties. You know the deal. And I know I'm not gonna. If it was, if it was something wrong, I would tell you. And I think I've told you just about everything there is. A couple of the windows. This one over here, I've been actually putting it up and down by hand. The driver's side. The passenger side works, but it's very slow. The back window, I replaced the glass because some kid threw a rock at it and broke it. And actually, my wife was driving at the time. And I replaced the glass. I put it up and down 1 or 2 times, and then it stayed up, and that was it. So I don't know what is the deal with that. The glass hasn't been down, the tailgate hasn't been down in like 2.5 years. So I don't know what to tell you with that. The 4-wheel drive works fine. I also, you can see a video of me doing it. I put these here worn locking hubs on here, and these here are one of the best ones. Let me see if I can. Yeah, these are the best of the best ones. They're manual locking hubs. I got rid of those automatic ones. They stunk. So they're brand new. I think I've used them maybe 3-4 times. I don't know what else to say. Oh, geez, I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, I'm sure I'm missing something that you guys want to hear. But for now, I guess that's going to be it. Like I said, any questions, you ask me. And we'll see how it goes from here, all right? It's starting to rain, okay? So I'm going to get moving. All right, guys, you take care. Have a good day. And if you want this truck, bid hard. All right, guys, have a good day. Bye.